Hello students, welcome to the lesson on Wings of Courage. Here in this video we will be doing the English warming up exercises and the English workshop textual questions and answers. The ranks of officers in the Indian Army, Navy and Air Force are jumbled up. You have to put these jumbled up ones in appropriate boxes. Now these are all the ranks: commander, brigadier, admiral, etc. Now you have to put them in boxes like the Indian Army, Navy and Air Force. So I've sorted them out for you. Indian Army is the brigadier, major, colonel, field marshal, lieutenant general. Navy is the commander, vice admiral, admiral of fleet, commodore, rear admiral. And the Air Force, the wing commander, squadron leader, air marshal, flying officer and air commodore. Homophones and homographs. Make sentences to bring out the difference between where, she wanted to wear jeans, and where, which sounds the same but spells differently. The silverware at the party was exquisite. Ware meaning items, things like crystalware, silverware, aluminium ware, something that somebody sells. The item is made up of silver. Here, stay here, said the mother. Here, due to the strong wind, they could not hear well. So here and here sounding the same but used differently in two different sentences. There, I have to go there today, said my friend. There, each one of them have their own phones. Similarly, cell, the prisoner sat sadly in his cell, prison cell. The vegetable vendor had to sell all the vegetables before the end of the day. So you can see two or more words having the same pronunciation but different meanings or spellings are called homophones. For example, sun and sun. You can see pair, pair, pair. All of them sounding the same but spelt differently. Similarly, eight and eight. Here and here. So you can use this now to find your own homophones. Write what the underlined homographs in the following sentences mean. Look at all the sentences here. A bear is an omnivorous animal. She could not bear the injustice. Spellings are the same, meanings are different. Here bear meaning a large wild animal, and here in the second sentence bear meaning to tolerate. Similarly, in the next sentence, the bat meaning a flying mammal, and his bat broke meaning something used to strike a ball in many games. He had to pay a fine for breaking the traffic signal. This fine is a penalty. Use of fine cloth for baby's clothes. Here fine meaning soft or delicate. We enjoyed a lot at the temple fair. Fair meaning many stalls together used for amusement and entertainment like a mela. And she has a fair complexion meaning she is light skinned. Which brings us to homographs, which are words that share same spelling as another word but a different meaning. They may or may not be pronounced the same way. For example, bow and bow, live and life. Okay, so the spellings are the same but different meanings. If you can see here, I'm sure I'm right. Take a right turn. We used to live in London. The club has live music. Spelling same. Sometimes they are pronounced the same way, sometimes they are not. Beginning with the English workshop. Read the text and fill in the flowchart of the promotions received by Arjun Singh. Now, Arjun Singh received many promotions, and these are some of them. Member of number one RIAF, flying officer, squadron leader, wing commander, air commodore, AOC in C, and marshal of the Air Force finally. With the help of the facts given in the text, prepare a fact file of Air Marshal Arjun Singh. Now, I have a video only on fact file. I put the link in the description box. You can go through it. A fact file is recording facts in a particular format. So now we see Air Marshal Arjun Singh. Date of birth April 15, 1919. Place of birth Layalpur. Education at Montgomery, an Empire pilot training course at RAF Cranwell. His first assignments to fly Westland Wapiti biplanes in the Northwestern Frontier Province as a member of the No. 1 RIAF Squadron. Continuing with the fact file, important posts held: first in the Air Force, member of No. 1 RIAF, flying officer, squadron leader, wing commander, group captain, air commodore, air vice marshal, AOC in C, deputy chief of staff, vice chief of air staff, air chief marshal. And after retirement, he was ambassador to Switzerland, lieutenant governor of Delhi. Awards received are the Distinguished Flying Cross and the Padma Vibhushan. Most outstanding contribution in IAF is transforming the IAF into one of the most potent air forces globally and the fourth biggest in the world. Retirement in August 1969. Question number 3. Fill in the web with the qualities of Arjun Singh. He was brave, a man of few words, fearless. He was a good leader and he had great knowledge about air power. Next question. Say what actions preceded or came before the following promotions of Arjun Singh in his career in the IAF. He was selected for Empire Pilot Training Course at RAF because he completed his education in Montgomery. He was promoted to squadron leader as he flew against the tribal forces and moved back to Squadron Number 1 to fly the Hawker Hurricane. Leader of a flypast of over 100 aircraft at Red Fort, Delhi. He was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross. Awarded the Padma Vibhushan for his astute leadership of the Indian Air Force and for inspiring them to victory in the 1965 Indo-Pak War. First Air Chief Marshal of Indian Air Force. He was a source of inspiration to all personnel of the armed forces through the years. Replace the underlined words or phrases with appropriate ones to retain the proper meaning. So your phrases are given here, the ones that you have to replace. First sentence, he contributed notably in bringing up the school. Means he made a great contribution. Now I can change this with he played a major role in bringing up the school. Similarly, our school cricket team got ready for the final match against PQR High School. Got ready for our school cricket team geared up. Similar phrase for the final match against PQR High School. After a short period of working as a lecturer, Ravi took up an important post in a multinational company. Short period is a brief stint. Our class monitor is a perfect symbol of duty and discipline. So you can replace perfect symbol with is the epitome of. Accepting the great value of his research, they awarded him with a PhD degree. In recognition of is the phrase that will replace accepting the great value. After the murder of King Duncan, Macbeth took over the control of Scotland. Took over control is taking over the reins of Scotland. Build the word wall with the words related to military, and these are all words related to military like ammunition, weapons, soldier, troops, combat, defend. State the different meanings of the following pairs of homophones and make sentences of your own with each of them. The first one is the word is led, that is guided. He led his team to victory, and another lead, which is a grayish metal. The paint was made of lead. Role is a part in a play or film. I will be playing the main role in a school play, and another role where you turn over and over. The car rolled down into a ditch. Air is the atmosphere. Check the air in the tires. Or air, where H is silent, is an inheritor or successor. He is the heir to the throne. Some other words: feat, meaning great achievement. The Eiffel Tower is a remarkable feat of engineering. Similarly, your feet or feet, which is a unit of measurement, he is about 6 feet tall. Reign means rule as king or queen. People were very happy during the reign of King Ashoka. Rain is the water that falls on the clouds in the sky. This year the rains have been delayed. And rain is a restraining influence. While galloping, she held on to the reins of the horse tightly. They're showing you similar sounding words having different meanings. Question 7b. The following homographs have the same spelling and pronunciation but can have different meanings. Make sentences of your own to show the difference. The word is firm. My friend recently joined an IT firm in Bangalore, firm here meaning company. Be firm about the values you believe in. Train. The coach will train or teach or tutor students in the month of May. And the Vande Bharat train to Goa is super fast. Type. I have to type, physically type with my fingers, my notes, so that they are neat. He has a different type or a kind of pen. Post. He held the post or the rank of a senior manager. The boy ran fast to post the letter. Current. We could track the current, the position right now of the cyclone. It is difficult to row against the current in a river, and another current is the electric current. Glance through the text and prepare notes from the information that you get. Take only relevant points. Don't use sentences. Arrange the points in the same order. You may use symbols or short forms. Present the points sequentially. Use highlighting techniques. So basically they are telling you take the entire lesson, which is full of facts, and start from the beginning, go to the end, picking out the important things. Use different techniques, use short forms, use symbols or whatever, and present the entire lesson in a manner that you can use later on for your reference. Air Force Marshal Arjun Singh, icon of India's military history, his date of birth, his qualifications, the responsibilities, his first assignment, okay, then when he was overall commander of Shiksha, the Indo-Pak War, okay, and led a fly past on August 15, 1947. Continuing with the notes, commanded Ambala in the rank of group captain, took over as AOC of an operational command, so ambassador to Switzerland. Then his achievements: selected for the Empire Pilot Training Course, promoted to the rank of squadron leader, and so many achievements that he has, so that you remember everything. Continuing with the achievements, first and only Air Chief Marshal of the Indian Air Force. Then we have the awards that he got: the Distinguished Flying Cross and the Padma Vibhushan. After retirement, Ambassador to Switzerland and Lieutenant Governor of Delhi. So the entire lesson in a nutshell. You can make your own symbols, your own way of doing things. This is just a skeleton for you to see how you can do. Make your notes. Question number 9. Develop a story suitable to the conclusion or the end given below and suggest a suitable title. Now, this is your exercise on story writing or developing a story when the end is already given. So, I have tried to begin a story for you, but you can do your own. For example, our class of Standard 10 students went on a picnic to Lonavala. We planned to visit the Bushi Dam. So this is just an idea that I am giving you. Okay, there is the conclusion which is already there, already given to you, and you have to now imagine some story, but the conclusion which is given or the end which is given to you remains the same. And that end is, and so with tears of joy and pride, the 10-year-old Sayogitya More received the National Bravery Award from the Prime Minister. A suitable title could be Pride of Maharashtra. You wish to join any one of the Indian Armed Forces, so you need to fill in the following application form. Those interested, or even those not interested, should know what type of information is required when you want to join the Indian Armed Forces. So your passport size photograph, and you see what is the post applied for, name, surname, father's name, mother's name, date of birth. Okay, these blocks given for you to fill in your information, contact details, the mobile number, residence number, email, your permanent address, educational qualifications, like the school, the college you attended, the name of the board and university, what percentage you obtained, whether you have registered at any employment exchange for a job. So if you have registered, then where have you registered? What are your outstanding achievements in extracurricular activities, sports, games, etc.? And your reason that you wish to join the armed forces. Click on that link given here if you need to have information on anything, or if you need to know how you can build a career in the Indian Air Force.